What is going on, peeps? What is going on? It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles. Grand Rising. Good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. And today, I thought to myself, let's do a reading for the collective, something that's spiritual, something not to do with relationships, something that will actually help the collective in some way, shape, or form, or guide or tell the collective on what direction they're going and what energies I'm picking up for the collective. And so I pulled 3 cards, and this is what I got. Now, this is a special spread that actually comes with this deck, okay? And it's all about, this first one is about the collective strengths, okay? This second one is about the collective's heart and how they feel in their heart and what is driving you when it comes to your heart. And the third one is always going to be about the challenge. It's a challenge of what you need to look at and what you need to do. So the very first card here is the ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries. Oh, that is so deep. Before I carry on though, before I forget, PSA, please like, comment, share, show your appreciation. Get down with the get down. Please subscribe and hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video, because this is definitely going to get deep. Because the first thing that's come out is your strengths. Now, I did this in the mind of the collective, what they're going through, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what is actually happening. When you see the ancestral realm, it's all about you connecting with your ancestors, first of all, and breaking ancestral chains. You've released karmic situations. And by releasing karmic situations, you're healing your ancestral line, because now some of you have leveled up and have got boundaries. Wow. Do you see that light that's coming down there that is guiding you? That's your ancestors guiding you, collective. That's crazy. Isn't that something else? But why is this card here? I'm going to get a couple of cards out on each of these. And excuse me, I'm drinking a coffee here as we talk, so I'm going to put that to one side. But why is this ancestral thing here? What is it about this for the collective that is so deep and so poignant? So I've got out some oldies but goodies. What are they called? The Psychic Tarot for the Heart. So why is this about the ancestral chain here? Why is this here, Spirit? Please give me the message. Please tell me about this. Because remember, this is about you breaking chains, releasing stuff. You're trusting yourself. That's what it is. You're trusting yourself now. What else is coming out here? That's self-explanatory. The solar plexus might have been unbalanced at one point. Do you know what I mean? The solar plexus, I'm not even going to pretend to understand and know what it is, so I might look that up for you, collective. But the last card that's coming out here is refusing to see, but that did come out in reverse, as you saw. You now see. Oh! You now see, now you've released. Now, when you look at this, you're now trusting yourself. Now, the solar plexus, let's look that up quickly, because I'm not going to pretend to know everything, okay? So, the solar plexus, 161. I forget, and I've read the whole book about chakras, but you do forget if you don't practice it, isn't it? So, the solar plexus is the yellow, is the sound of Ram. Ram, it's a fire element. It's the angel, and it says, I can. I know I can. The solar plexus chakra is located above the navel area and just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. So why did that come out in reverse? The chakra is associated with clairsentience, inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. To strengthen this chakra, try this breathing exercise. I'm not going to read all that, but what I'm getting here is that this is why your ancestors are involved in this. This is why this card has come out. You may trust yourself, but you're having a hard time. You're hard time grounding yourself. But rest assured, It says here, refusing to see, you now see. And by seeing what is going on here, oh, you're breaking ancestral chains. You're trusting in your ancestors to actually guide you. Some of you have altars. Some of you actually feed your ancestors. I have the 4 elements on my table: earth, wind, fire, water. And that is a representation of something that is groundedness. The reason I mention this will become apparent later because of the challenge. But what I've got here so far, collective, is you are breaking ancestral chains, basically. You're trusting yourself to follow the guidance you receive. Okay, and although this might be a little bit unbalanced, this solar plexus, you now see and are guided and are sure. So what is your heart telling you? What is your heart telling you here? It says Anunnaki light codes. Now, if you know anything about the Anunnaki, it's a theory, basically. It is a theory for some. Some believe in this, but the Anunnaki, they're from another place. They're from another planet. I can't even pronounce their name properly. I know what it is and I know what it means. They was meant to be, as far as they're concerned. Now, here's the story. There was no such thing as Adam and Eve, according to the Anunnaki, or if you're into the theory of Anunnaki. The actual Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden was actually an experiment by the Anunnaki. This is where it gets deep. And they wanted to create a human being that could actually stay on Earth and reproduce. And we were able at some point to live for hundreds of years, but something happened with the Anunnaki and the squabbling and something else. Because basically, the Anunnaki is, do you know that program? They actually named something else. Oh, what is it? Bloody hell, it's gone. The people that created crystals. Do you know who I'm talking? The Atlanteans. How can I forget that? The Anunnaki is basically these people, the people that created crystals, the Atlanteans. Okay, and they were picking by themselves and all sorts of nonsense. And they had to stop the human race at some point because the human race got so intelligent that they started building towers to reach somewhere, and they were praising other gods because they saw the Anunnaki as gods, basically. But I don't know why I'm telling you this whole story, but when I see the Anunnaki, it says here, energetic shift, new information, end of cycles. In your heart, you've ended cycles and there's no need to look back. And this is what the ancestrals is all about. Your energy has shifted in a way that is quantifiable for you. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Your energy has shifted, collective. Oh, this is deep, but shall we go further with that? Let's find out what's coming out here. So, Spirit, please give me the message in reference to this card. Why is their energy shifted? Why is there new information? Yeah, because you've released. Oh, you can't make this up. You've actually released. Oh, what have you released, though? You've released helpless, and hopelessness. Wow, but why is this here? Because this is your heart, basically, because you're going into this. The shift is here. You can't make this up, collective. You cannot make this up. Here's what we've got so far. You're breaking ancestral chains. You're trusting in yourself. You now see. And although there might have been some imbalance, this is why your ancestors are here, that is actually guiding and protecting you and giving you the impetus to actually be this. Now, your heart is now telling you that you have released. You know, the shift is here for you. Some of you, this shift could be a bit about awakenings. This shift could be about awakenings, that you've actually awoken and now your third eye is open. Kundalini has come to you, basically. And now you've released karmic cycles, or you're trying to. There's no such thing as no hope and being helpless anymore. You are now you will get to this stage of having new vitality, having a purpose, understanding where you are in this world. But there is the challenge, and here is the challenge, collective. Here is the challenge. Remember, this is your strength. This is what your heart knows, and this is your actual challenge. And it says Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounding, action, Isis energy. Now, if you know anything about Isis, and I do have a whole deck in reference to Isis, Isis is an underworld god, and it's all about your gifts. Once you go through this awakening, once you follow your intuition, once you have this actual wake up call and the rose colored glasses fall off, you need to realize your gifts, collective. And it says the Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounding, action. Now, this Earth Star activation is an actual another chakra. Now, we're under the impression in this, but you have to go deeper on these things. But we know of 7 chakras, but there is actually more. And this is one of the chakras, which is an Earth Star chakra, which is about the world that goes on beneath the darkness. Not the darkness so much, but the magic. The gifts, the unseen from the underworld. If you believe in that kind of thing, as above, so below, so within, so without. Okay, and this is what it's about, and this is all about your gifts. Once you go through these stages of breaking ancestral chains, understanding and knowing what the heart wants, you come to this realization, and this is about grounding and anchoring yourself in the underworld and understanding what your gifts are, and understanding who you are, and understanding that you can activate them. But this involves you going deeper. This involves you going through your shadow work. This is all about you discovering yourself. But why is this here, Spirit? Why is this here? Because essentially what it's saying is that if you're asking the question if you should move forward, this is about groundedness, and groundedness is always about staying in place and discovering more, going deeper, finding out more about yourself. Is a no. It's about staying put in one place and being grounded and understanding that you will always have work to do. Discover your gifts. So let's see why this is here. Let's go deeper. Okay. So the card C, look, the sacral chakra. This is at the beginning, isn't it? We can actually look into that. The sacral chakra, that's your roots, that's your groundedness, having control of the situation and understanding and knowing. So look at this card. Having that understanding, wow, you can't make this up. And then we've got the base chakra in reverse. Okay. So we got the sacral chakra and we've got the base chakra. Now, I'm not even going to pretend. I'm going to tell you the base chakra is the beginning, is the groundedness, and it's in reverse. That means that you need to be looking at other things. So if we want to go to the base chakra, which is in reverse at the moment, it's I have known as the base or root chakra. This energy center is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, subsistence, safety, and shelter. It's your basics, basically. But the sacral chakra is about, known as the sacral chakra. The second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. Groundedness. Some of us, when I see this, when I hear that, I hear abstinence, I hear groundedness, I hear not doing the things that what used to be doing. That some people take sex as a cure for all their problems. They say, "I'll just give them some sex and they're quiet down." This is about the emotions. This is you taking control of your emotions. You see that? Taking control of your emotions. This is about the groundedness and discovering who you are. This is about your base chakra and getting these things in order. And the first thing you should do, because this is all about the collective after all, is get your budget straight. I always talk about this. Get your budget straight, pay off your debts, invest in the right places and live people so you can be free of the matrix if you need to be. This is very deep. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this further. And I'm going to actually go on a level where it involves your environment, your people, everything else. And I'm going to extend this. And so if you're into that, because I was going to say, do you know, if you join me on Patreon, because patrons are always going to see most of the stuff first. Okay, so and you get it without adverts. But the second thing is, if you join me at the end of the month, I'm planning on doing competitions, you know, to win readings with me, face-to-face readings, or video-to-video readings, I should say, you know, because I talk to people all over the world. But if you do that and you join, A is for supporting the channel so that I can actually buy more cards. I can buy cards that you suggest even, and I can actually support the channel. So come over to Patreon and do that. And the second reason is that I want to create a soul tribe over there. I get deep and personal over there. I've got videos about there that I call story times, which are all about me. And you can come and find out if you go to a specific level. But, you know, even at the basic level, you're going to see videos before everybody else. And you're going to actually get the exclusives where nobody else is going to see them. So please come and join me over there. But this I'm going to take further and explore these cards further and figure out why they are here. And how it involves your environment, the people around you. I mean, this has been focused on you, your strengths, your weaknesses, what your heart is telling you or feeling. And what I'm getting is the collective are either awoken or there's more people awakened and going through stuff. But they need to ground themselves a lot more. And this is what this is about. Some of you have still got those things, that cycles you need to close. So I'm going to leave it there, collective, and take this further in an extended. And this is where I'm really going to get the true tarot out and really start going deeper on this situation. Okay, so until next time, please like, comment, share, show your appreciation, get down with it, get down. Please subscribe and follow. Most of all, if this would benefit somebody who you know is going through an awakening, Kundalini, having a hard time, please share it. Please let them know that they're not alone and that there's a lot of the collective. And it looks like specifically my collective, because these cards don't come out for nothing. Do you know that you're breaking ancestral chains, that you are waking up to your purpose, and that you are discovering your gifts, or you need to discover your gifts. And this is what this is about. So until next time, please take care. Please like, follow, and share. All right? And don't forget to subscribe. Till next time.